When I was a young man, I carried my pack, and I lived a free life over. From the Murray's green basin to the dusky outback, I roast my Matilda over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun. And they sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we sailed away from the quay. And the mist and the cheese, flag waving and tears, we sailed off for Gallipoli. Well, I remember the terrible day when our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell they called Silver Bay, where we butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny took, he was ready, oh, he primed himself well. He rained us with bullets, and he slowed us with shells, and in 5 minutes flat, we were all blown to hell. Nearly blew us right back to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Matilda. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we sailed away from the quay. And the mist, all the cheers, flag waving and tears, we sailed off for Gallipoli. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain, and we buried ours, and the Turks buried theirs. It all started all over again. Those who were living just tired to survive, and in that mad world of blood and death and fire. And for 7 long weeks I kept myself alive, while around us the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me ass overhead, and when I woke in my hospital bed and saw what it had done, Christ, I wish I was dead. Never knew they were worse things than dying. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we sailed away from the quay. And I missed all the cheers, flag waving and tears. We sailed off for Gallipoli. And now on I go waltzing Matilda, all around the green bush and far and near, for to hum, tend and pegs. A man needs both legs, no more waltzing Matilda for me. So they collected the wounded, the crippled, the maimed, and the ship brought back home to Australia. The armless and legless, the blind and the insane, the proud wounded heroes of silver. And as our ship pulled into Circular Quay, I looked at the place where my legs used to be, and thank Christ there was no one there waiting for me to grieve and mourn and to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury and slain. And we buried ours and Turks buried theirs. And it all started over again. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. But nobody cheered, and they stood and stared and turned all their faces away. And now, every April, I sit on my porch and I watch the parade pass before me. I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, renewing their dreams of past glories. I see the old men, and old tired stiff and sore, the very old heroes of foreign war, and the young people ask what they're marching for, and I ask myself the same question. And the band played Waltzing Matilda, and the old man still answered the call. The numbers grow fewer, somebody no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, Waltzing Matilda, you come on, waltzing Matilda with me. And the ghost may be heard. And as you pass by the billabong, will you come waltzing Matilda with me? Thank you.